Vidya Bros.
Alright, welcome back. Splatoon is the biggest problem in this whole thing, like Splatoon 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Is that they can never do online correctly, and even though Splatoon is like a first-person shooter type of game,
yeah,
or if you want to call it a shooting game, which because you could do paintbrushes and rolling brushes and whatnot, and bubble wands now as weapons, but and umbrellas, but not the point.
No, I know.
It's still considered a first-person shooter if you think about it. But
no, yeah, it totally is.
Fuck.
It's just different from other shooters.
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, but fuck their online. Their online connection is great. The connection is great, but their implementation of what you can do and cannot do online is the most bullshit thing in the entire world.
Oh yeah, no, I will agree with you there, because if you want to equip a different weapon or gear before you between you go into matches, you have to freaking exile the whole thing and go to like your inventory and then re-equip whatever. Like that does get extremely annoying.
Yo, but they are fixing that.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's cool.
But one of the biggest things that I've always had an issue with, and I don't understand why they cannot do this. And even if they have to, and I would be totally fine with this if they went the Mario Kart 8 route, Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh my god, I forgot I can do this now. Now it's easier to kill these things.
Oh shit, that's it. What? Wait.
It's like with the Chozo Ghost in Metroid Prime 1, where once you get the X-ray beam, you can completely just track them every sec there is to continuously attack them.
Yeah. But, I mean, I would be totally fine if they even went the Mario Kart 8 route on their online, where if you go, and this is the whole point, the stage selection is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life. Like,
the stage selection thing I did not ever oh my god!
But like,
he's too drunk.
Like, you know how you can get like up to 8 people to play on Mario Kart 8 online?
I just nearly peed myself laughing at that. Anyway, what were you saying?
Sorry. Like, you know how Mario Kart you can play up to 8 people online?
Yes.
You can do the same thing with Splatoon. You're playing with 8 different people on a team, right?
Yeah.
But I don't care who I'm with or who I'm playing with online as long as I'm playing online. But if you can do at least the Mario Kart 8 thing and have people be like, okay, well, what stage do you want? What stage do you want to pick? And then they'll pick, like, you pick either a random stage, or you can pick whatever stage you want, and then it'll be randomly voted on based on the game's preference. That's fine, but don't go there and be like, well, you, like, for like 4 to 5 hours, you're only gonna get these 2 stages, and no one wants to play the same 2 stages for 4 to 5 hours straight.
That is something I really don't fucking like about
And what I don't get is either, though, is like, you can't go and say, I want to play, like, I don't even remember if it's in Call of Duty, but I know some games had this, where it was like, and it's so easy to implement too, where it's like, okay, you're in an online lobby, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to play on this stage right now. Let me search for all the people that are on this stage so I can play with people.
Yeah, no.
Like, what the fuck, like...
At least Mario Kart 8 has more options of what you can do, and I know that's not a shooter.
And Smash Brothers even
but I'm talking about online,
yeah.
as far as like, online for their games.
I know Smash Brothers is a fighting game, and Splatoon is the first-person shooter, but even, like, they're online, like, you're able to be like, I want to play against a friend, or I want to play against someone. You always had the option to choose any stage you wanted, and then it would just go between one or the other, depending on who you're versing.
Yeah, that's true.
Why the fuck...
You're talking about for Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually something I think is pretty cool. Like, that's actually pretty convenient. Like,
but like, that's the same thing, like, most fighting games and most first-person shooters have that option online. Why does Splatoon have and the only game I know of that's like, okay, you're only going to be able to play these 2 stages on this mode, you're only going to play these 2 stages on this mode, and you're only going to play these 2 stages on this mode, but then you go and say, whoa, we have a Splatfest now, so now we're going to get the Twilight Zone only for Splatfest. And that's all you're going to get. Like, no, I understand that you have special stages, you have this and that, but why do you limit yourself for every 4 to 5 hours, whatever the time frame is, for that long to play a stage? Like, I'm not going to go and sit there and be like,
yeah, that's way
like, I'm going to sit there and play it for an hour before I have to go to work or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or I could play a match for 10-15 minutes before I have to go to work. It all works out, because that's how fast the Splatoon game works. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna come back and say like, oh, I'm busy, I'm gonna have to go clean my room really quick, and then come back, or whatever you gotta do, I gotta do laundry, whatever, this and that, and then come back, and it's like, no, I'm not interested in playing Splatoon, because it's the same stage. It's the same thing over again. Like, if you were able to pick your own stages, then go right. Like I would be totally fine with that. I would love that then, because then I could actually play stages that I want to play. Like you know what pissed me off even the most about this too?
What?
Like I can even go and play Splatoon one day, right?
Yeah.
And come back and say I'm playing it 5 days later or whatever, or I forget about it because I'm playing another game or whatever. And I come back to it like a couple months later, and I come back and I'm like, wow, I remember playing this a while ago, and then you get the exact 2 stages again that you played last time. Is you like, does it ever fucking change?
That is one thing I really don't actually like. Like, give us more stages to play. Is it actually?
No, they do have plenty of stages, but
and let us select whatever stages we want. That's something else that they should fix in an update.
And you know they also have to fix too,
because that's a problem that even the first game had.
You know what they need to do though, and it would work out so well. Like, you know, if you're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
You go on YouTube and you're watching a video. You know how you could pull it down the video and you could watch it in picture-in-picture mode, and you can search for other videos.
Yeah.
Like you have the video in the corner, but you could also like search for other videos at the same time or do other stuff on YouTube. Okay, do this. Go play Splatoon. Put the fucking live newsfeed up there first, and then put it in the corner and do whatever the fuck you want while it's still going on.
Oh, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like how even my friend.
Actually, I don't have to fight these ones. Can you move?
Even my friend that actually like doesn't play video games much, but he loves Splatoon. He comes over to my house and he wants to play Splatoon or whatnot. He even hates the fucking live newsfeed with Pearl and Marina.
Okay, can you move? Oh my god, move! Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you.
Well, wasn't that the intent?
No, I wanted to just get past them because I can actually go through the door. But these 2 assholes aren't letting me get past them.
I think you need to call up your cable company. Your static is pretty bad.
Great. First the fucking lag on Dolphin, and now the static on my video games. What a wonderful fucking emulator.
No, that's just I'm talking about the visor.
Yeah, I know. I was joining in with you on the joke.
But
wait, when the hell was there a 3rd one? Unless this one didn't die yet?
There was 3. I thought there was 2.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought there was 1 until that one just showed up.
No. That's why I was just saying, unless the other one didn't die yet for some reason.
Okay,
now... That one's dead.
Now, you know what else they need to improve on in Splatoon?
How long it takes to get through matchmaking.
That too, but they definitely keep improving on that all the time, and it actually is pretty good now. But
yeah,
except for Splatfest though.
Yeah, but you can keep making improvements.
I know, but I'm saying, but Splatfest it's really bad though.
Splatfest, yes, actually.
But
at
what they need to,
at least none of them for a while have been like ketchup versus mayo, where it's just constantly you're just fighting your own team.
But what would be cool though is if they could implement a feature that every online like multiplayer thing has ever had, where it's like, oh, I want to choose what region I'm in, like what region I want to play against. So I want to play against someone in Japan, or I want to play against someone in America only. Or I want to play against someone in Germany to see how German plays Splatoon.
Yeah.
But like, just like little things that they could add, and the Switch is. Like, basically, I guess it's underpowered compared to the Xbox and PS4.
But, you know, it's because of its portability.
Yes, but it's still, like, you have the technology there. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you have the technology. Like, the Switch itself in dock mode is very comparable to a PS4 or Xbox One, depending on the game you're playing. If you're playing the same game on there, yes, the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X now will make games look a lot better. But if you play the base game on 1080p on Xbox One or PS4,
I have to go to UMOS first. That's why.
If you play the base game on the Xbox One, PS4, or Switch, if they have the same game. Basically, the Switch will look a little bit worse, but it's very comparable. If you went in side-by-side comparison and looked at it,
like
yes.
Rich did with like Doom on like the
Switch.
Rich did with Doom on the Switch, with Doom on PC with max settings and in 4K.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, like if you compare like console to console and you just play 1080p straight up, there's not much of a huge difference. Like if you did a blind test and I put like Doom on a Switch and then I said,
I'm gonna be talking for these parts just for whatever he says. The Temple of Torvis glows with energy once more. Only one temple remains without the light of Aether. You must travel to our fortress, high in the cliffs.
Well, I feel like a giant, like a king voice should be saying stuff like this.
The last temple lies in a fortress.
Okay, not like that. Like we're not doing the King of Red Lions here.
Seek knowledge there before invading the Inghive. Be cautious in the fortress. This place was once guarded by machines of our creation, but now they are corrupted slaves of the Ing. They will not see you as a friend. Our goal draws ever closer. Let the light of Aether be your guide. I like how if you try shooting him, it just like bounces off.
At least have a shield. Like other like games like that, where it's just like, oh, you talk to a guy and like he's part of the story. Like you shoot him and it just doesn't even do anything, or it just goes right past him.
You see those big openings?
Yeah.
There's two, and there's one in the back over there on the other side.
You have to get all three,
and that's where the third one will come in. So yeah, we have one temple left, and then after that is another temple where instead of trying to find it, it's in the Dark Aether side of this very temple here. You have to travel the Dark Aether and come to this spot to fight the final boss, but you can't access it yet until you get, I think it's either 9 or 12 different keys that are scattered in different areas of the entire game. And you have to travel to dark areas of like those spots. And then after that, in getting all the keys, then you're finally able to do it. So it's like, that's like the biggest fetch quest for this game, because it's like, I think 9 or 12. And they're hidden in these weird little, like, machines that hide them, and you have to just break them. And they're floating, and you can only see them with the dark beam.
Oh, you know what,
in these random locations.
Going back to what I was saying about Splatoon.
Yeah.
Do you know what they need to improve besides their online? Because if the online improves immensely, I think many more people will play the game.
Yeah, of course.
Many more people would because of their faults. But what I do like about Splatoon, and I still haven't gotten in all of them yet because they're like impossible, or for some strange-ass reason, every time I look for it, because I only need one more amiibo for the baseline of amiibos for Splatoon. I need the fucking purple squid, but every time I look for it, it's either like sold out or it's like they come in stock and then like they're only available for like a couple of days. I don't understand why the purple squid is so fucking like.
Honestly, I've never even like seen the purple squid in person at any store.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. Like every time I've seen it, I've either seen like Inkling boy or girl, but I've never seen the purple squid. But what I'm getting at is though, even though they all do the same functionality technically in the game. They give you gear, and they give you, like, clothing items and stuff for the game. But they need to, like, do things where it's, like Breath of the Wild. Like, I keep coming back to that, but I think Breath of the Wild is, like, the actual, like, greatest implementation of Amiibo so far. In the functionality, at least.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, like, any other game that really utilized the Amiibo to their full potential, except for Smash Brothers, also. Because at least when those Amiibos came out, they were actually like made for what their purpose was, of being toy-to-life figurines. But now Amiibos are just like like if you want to split hairs, they're kind of basically like overpriced DLC.
That's what everyone says, and I honestly don't blame them for saying that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's not either, because...
So remember when we passed there in, like, the beginning of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not...
Get back? Well, now we can get back because we have secret missiles and the dark beam.
But I'm not what I'm getting at, though, I guess, because it is DLC, and you get a figurine, something you can physically have, it's physical DLC, that will never get lost. Meaning, Like even Rich from Review Tech USA. Holy shit, I cannot talk right now.
It's okay, we all have those days where we can't talk.
Rich from Review Tech USA even said though, like if like you have DLC, most DLC is digital, and like every game that's out there right now is going into digital one way or another now, and it's gonna happen. And I do agree that it will happen eventually, but it would be way too expensive unless they figure out a way to cut costs and whatnot and this and that. But like for instance, like if like Nintendo went downhill and the servers went down for the day, and you broke your system, whatever, and you couldn't get online, and you couldn't do this or you couldn't do that anyway, and you couldn't access your DLC or your downloaded content, any downloaded content on your hard drive, like you're screwed. At least you have physical forms of something that you can use later on and deal.
I know what you mean.
And at least with Amiibo,
it's standing on the gate going down.
What?
I was standing on the gate that was going down.
Yeah, so that. But with Amiibo, at least you have something physical that you can always own. Oh my god. That you can always own.
Luminoth turret, automated heavy defense system, heavy beam weapon system of Luminoth design, evade its fire with quick movement. Use that movement. As the number of Luminoth warriors dwindled, they turned to machines to protect key areas. Automated gun turrets were often the first line of defense attending attacks. Though powerful, they weren't nimble enough to deal with agile enemy targets.
But with the Amiibo though, like, yes, you can call it DLC, call it whatever you want it to call it like a cheap, like, fucking scam from Nintendo. People have called it that's just there so they can grab people's money, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you have that figurine, you have that physical property in real life. Meaning, no matter what happens to anything, unless you have the game and your Amiibo, you have that stuff right there. Like, you have it forever. Meaning,
very true. Yeah.
Meaning, like, nothing's gonna happen. Even if you break the figurine for any reason, the Amiibo itself is still not going away. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Metroid Prime 2.